It really feels cheap. They've, I think, done a great job of going from having the tightest monetary policy in the world to the loosest. The yen's collapsed, and so it's helped exports, it's helped corporate profits, and it's helped tourism because it's so much cheaper.
So will Japan get cheaper this year?
I think it will get cheaper. I think we've got more to come from the Bank of Japan, and we know the Fed is starting to taper policy, so starting to head in the opposite direction. I think the yen's going to keep going down, and as we saw last year, it's a fairly simple dynamic. It boosts the corporate sector, it boosts profits, and it boosts the stock market.
And we saw the stock market in 2013 rise by almost 57%, the highest gain in 40 years. Can this be sustained with Abenomics?
Well, I think it can keep on going up. I think you'd be amazed if it went up another 50% this year. We think it can go up in the teens, some 15, 20%, something like that. I think the point is that so far you haven't really had any premium in there for Abenomics. It's all about what monetary policy does for profits. There's no multiple expansion, hardly, unlike the US, which has really been driven by multiple expansion rather than profit. So if you start to get some genuine reform coming in, then I think there's more room to go.
But this year is a critical year because we will see the consumption tax being raised to 8%. Could this stifle consumption?
Well, I think the consumption tax alone isn't going to stifle consumption. It may act as a small drag. I think the real issue is Abe going to deliver on any of these reforms? Because he's been promising and talking, and to be fair, not much has happened, really.
It's been lip service. Are we likely to see genuine action this year? And what could push him to do that?
Well, I think you've got to be quite skeptical, given the history of disappointment. If there's something that's going to push him, I think it's going to be the concern about being overrun by China, focusing their attention on doing a few more uncomfortable reforms than they've been prepared to do in the past. So I wouldn't say it's impossible. I say you've got to be skeptical. And in the meantime, really, you're just riding on the benefits of the weak currency.